Hello, Chase fans. Welcome to a brand new adrenaline-packed episode full of high-speed pursuits, reckless drivers, and intense action, including the legendary Dodge Challengers. Watch closely as troopers push their skills to the limit, showing you exactly what happens when troopers hunt down Dodge Challengers. The Dodge Challenger is one of America's most iconic muscle cars, but it's also among the most stolen performance vehicles, often ending up in high-speed pursuits. On July 8, 2023, Cabot police were chasing a stolen white Dodge Challenger when Trooper Austin of the Arkansas State Police picked up the pursuit on Interstate 30. The muscle car pushed speeds close to 130 miles per hour, weaving recklessly through traffic and even blasting down the shoulder to escape.
39B, still going south on 30 right now. 10-4. Still on that 30 going, look for 6 or kilo. 10-4. I'm no longer secondary. Kind of 18 Little Rock out secondary, I'll call it. Or 30 West, just back from the south interchange.
The pursuit raged westbound, with traffic getting denser and every move from the suspect more reckless than the last. That's when Trooper Ellison joined in as the secondary unit, giving backup as the chase barreled through the south interchange. With two troopers pressing in and the Challenger still trying to muscle its way out, it was clear this pursuit needed to end before disaster struck.
10-4. Just past the 137 westbound, number 2 lane, seen through 135.
That's when Trooper Austin made his move. He lined up the pit maneuver with precision, clipping the rear of the Challenger and sending the muscle car into a violent spin. The Dodge slammed into a concrete barrier, finally coming to a stop. But the driver, identified as Marquette Muhammad, wasn't done yet. He bolted into the woods on foot. That escape didn't last long. Troopers closed in quickly, taking him into custody without further incident. Cabot police took over from there, and the stolen Challenger was hauled away by tow truck. Before we dive into the next wild chase, make sure to hit that subscribe button and help us bring you even more insane episodes every week. On April 18th, 2023, the driver of a white Dodge Challenger began fleeing from law enforcement after Conway PD and Mayflower PD lost sight of the vehicle. Trooper Williams immediately joined the pursuit as the Challenger sped eastbound on Interstate 40, still traveling at extremely high speeds and showing no intention of stopping. The pursuit eventually ended in North Little Rock when the suspects, Braden Barnes and Cameron Thomas, bailed from the vehicle and fled on foot. Thomas was caught trying to climb a fence, and Barnes surrendered shortly after. Marijuana was found on Barnes, and both suspects were taken into custody. The Dodge Challenger was towed, and the Arkansas State Police once again demonstrated their relentless pursuit skills. The Dodge Challenger is known for its powerful V8 engine, capable of rapid acceleration that makes high-speed pursuits extremely dangerous in urban areas. On December 7th, 2024, troopers spotted an orange Dodge Challenger driving recklessly through a private parking lot to avoid a red light and heading north on Chicot Road. The vehicle accelerated rapidly, ignoring stop signs while traveling through residential streets at speeds up to 85 miles per hour. Trooper immediately notified Troop A Communications and joined the pursuit as the suspect attempted to evade law enforcement.
Put your hands up!
At one point, the vehicle lost traction during a turn onto Omen Road, allowing the trooper to position the patrol unit for a pit maneuver. The Challenger rotated counterclockwise, struck a curb, and both vehicles were disabled. Campbell refused to exit the vehicle and attempted to drive away again. After failing to comply with verbal commands, the trooper deployed a taser, which successfully brought Campbell to the ground. He was taken into custody without further incident. Expired license plates are one of the most common reasons vehicles get stopped by law enforcement, even high-performance cars like the Dodge Challenger. On June 20th, 2022, Trooper Duncan was on night shift patrol when he spotted a black Dodge Challenger. After checking the license plates, he noticed they were expired and immediately attempted to pull the driver over, but the driver refused to stop, igniting a pursuit.
Driving 4 North 98.
At this moment, the Dodge Challenger topped speeds of 101 miles per hour, already dangerous, but even more so at night due to limited visibility. Trooper Duncan recognized the risk and immediately engaged in the pursuit, methodically planning to stop the suspect as quickly and safely as possible. Trooper quickly caught up with the Dodge and positioned his vehicle perfectly to perform a pit maneuver, bringing the suspect's car to a stop. The driver was then taken into custody without further incident. This serves as a reminder of how skilled ASP troopers are. No matter the car or speed, only about 1% of drivers might outrun them, and that's only if luck is on their side. On May 2nd, 2024, Trooper Jacob Meadows was on patrol when he spotted a black Dodge Challenger speeding and immediately turned on his sirens and emergency lights to pull the driver over.
Hey! Turn the car off.
Follow that with you.
Get down on your face right there. Down, yeah. Stomach. Get on your stomach. Put your hands on the vehicle. All right, Jake.
She initially pulled over, after which she was handcuffed and taken into custody without further incident, proving that no matter what car you're driving, once the Arkansas State Police locate you, there's no escaping. On November 27, 2024, the Grant County Sheriff requested assistance with a vehicle pursuit. Trooper Tyler observed a gray Dodge Challenger with black stripes traveling north on I-530, approaching I-30 East, and immediately joined the pursuit. The driver began fleeing at a high rate of speed, making several improper lane changes. The suspect drove recklessly, weaving through traffic while showing little regard for safety. Trooper Tyler maintained control of his patrol vehicle while closing in, carefully planning an intervention to stop the dangerous vehicle. Trooper Tyler positioned his patrol car and performed a pit, forcing the Challenger to come to a stop on the left side of I-30 against the concrete barrier, facing the opposite direction. The driver immediately fled on foot, jumping over a guardrail and running toward 13th Street and Locust Street. The vehicle was later towed by A.C. Lewis, while the passenger, who owned the car, refused to provide information about the driver. On June 15, 2023, while patrolling the area, a White County Sheriff trooper spotted a black Dodge Challenger flying past at an extremely high speed. Recognizing the danger and the potential threat to other motorists, the trooper immediately activated emergency lights and sirens to initiate a pursuit. Within seconds, a high-speed chase was underway, with the Challenger weaving through traffic and the trooper expertly following, determined to safely bring the vehicle to a stop.
Back on the interstate, westbound.
Yeah, I was headed you. I'm on 70 in the front of you.
The suspect drove recklessly, weaving through traffic and showing little regard for public safety. Speeds quickly climbed, forcing the pursuing officer to stay focused and carefully navigate through vehicles while closing the distance. The suspect reached speeds of 161 miles per hour. Just take a moment to realize how dangerous and insane that was. At that point, White County Sheriff Deputy Middleton couldn't keep up, so he called for assistance. Hazen Police Chief Taylor quickly intercepted and joined the pursuit as the primary unit, ready to take control and safely handle the situation. With precision and experience, the trooper executed a pit maneuver, stopping the Challenger and bringing the dangerous pursuit to an end. The suspect was taken into custody without further incident, proving once again that outrunning law enforcement is nearly impossible. Officer Irvin with the Fairburn Police Department clocked a Dodge Challenger flying down the I-85 at 101 miles per hour. When blue lights hit, the driver immediately hit the gas, igniting a high-speed pursuit across the interstate.
Probably going to try to go back north. Can you give me the return on that tag? What if it's okay, Oliver?
Just a plane to the Black Challenger to take the pictures of Columbia Valley, on the rest of the August, with the Valley, on what? 741 for the country.
Drop that car, it's perfect. Alright, so I got to do this time with you. I'm not sure if it's Halloween, but it's still 185. Okay. Good, he's coming up on you now. He's on 85 south from Collinswood. I went in back 85 south from Collinswood. You're going to be primary, 85 south from Collinswood. Speeds are 100, light traffic.
The suspect weaved dangerously between lanes, passing vehicles at breakneck speeds and showing total disregard for other drivers. Every maneuver was unpredictable, making the chase highly intense.
Radio Dale Cowboy.
That's not an update.
That's the big things out there. Working is not calling on that back. See, still one going. Rain 4. Coming up on the big one. That firm looked like how we got one in right behind it.
Kelly the pipe behind you.
Kelly just got me right now. Have to think more.
I can take a long day.
Whatever you were going to grab off. That was the one. To me, 104. Now we are done. Time to that piece.
As the chase progressed, the driver attempted several risky maneuvers to escape, including sudden lane changes and rapid acceleration, testing both the officers' skills and the limits of their patrol vehicles.
Alright, that's all. 49 southbound. Still like driving lane 4.
Lead 120.
Yeah, fire 120. We're coming up on the 48-mile marker.
Coming up on Victor 48, this is.
We're coming up on the 47.
Breathing. 110, Victor 47.
Alright, we are coming up on the 47. Five traffic. 1.
Breathing. 125 by 7, coming up on 47.
Hit 41, hit 41.
Finally, a precision pit maneuver was executed, causing the Challenger to spin and come to a stop, allowing the officers to apprehend the driver safely without further incident.